In my world, nothing ever goes wrong. In my world, nothing ever goes wrong. These are the words of Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj, a wonderful Advaita Vedanta teacher from the last century. He wrote a great book, I Am That. Now, what does he mean? In my world, nothing ever goes wrong. And how does that relate to today? I'd like you to come to your breathing. Just feeling the rise and fall of the breath. Because this is the best way to listen to talks like this. It helps you and me to connect, because that's what I'm doing right now. And with the breathing, there'll be no editing of this video. There's no pre-planning. It is whatever decides to arise, I accept. That might mean lots of moments of silence, and that's a time for you to reflect on your breath or on anything I've said. This is how I think teaching should be delivered. It's a real contrast to what you might find on YouTube today or Instagram, where people are speaking super fast. They're editing every single clip. The chime of the bell, bringing us into the now. That's a church bell right next to my house, and that chimes all night. And I have in the past suffered with insomnia, and it lets you know every 15 minutes what time it is, which you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to know the time if you're trying to sleep. Anyway, I digress. So, feeling your breath. In and out. In my world, nothing ever goes wrong. It doesn't mean that in Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj's world, people weren't dying or getting sick or worrying about economies. It means he had the ability to transcend all worldly suffering. He was bigger than what could happen to him. In my world, nothing ever goes wrong. It's complete acceptance. There's a beautiful book. It's called Abandonment to Divine Providence. And in it, there's a line. And it says, if I'm sad, sadness must be what I need right now. And that's true faith. Faith that whatever happens is for my benefit, for my progress, for my evolution is a better word, for my own evolution. And we think about Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita, where he's at the ultimate crisis point of his whole life. He's asked to kill cousins and uncles, beloved friends. And there's no way out. And then the divine, as Krishna, literally manifests at that moment of complete and utter despair. And he receives his greatest teaching. His own illumination occurs in the greatest tragedy. And we can look at contemporary versions of this occurring. Eckhart Tolle tells of being in complete dire straits, absolutely floored with depression, in a little room, staring, lost. And in that moment of crisis, freedom occurs forever. And that's the promise of the spiritual path. We can be free. We can be free. So, yes, there's death. Yes, there's disease. Yes, there are financial problems. But we'll always have this awareness which is bigger and stronger than anything that can come before it. And as I've been saying in my podcasts, in the Loving Kindness podcasts, drop your awareness from your head, from the crazy manic thinking that serves you so badly. Drop that into the heart and feel. It's a cliche to say. You've got to feel it to heal it. But it's true. So feel everything and accept everything. Let go, or a better word I prefer is let be. Because in let go there's an element of pushing away. It can easily be seen that way. So easily people think let go means get rid of. And it doesn't. It means drop it. And if it doesn't fall from you, you allow it to stay. Energy must move through you. Never create a block. Allow it to well up, rise up until it's done its thing, and it'll leave when it's ready. In my world, nothing ever goes wrong. Namaste.